Within our community, us collabing is everything.
You is Kai's homie, I'm Kai's homie. We don't gotta be homies. Like, you don't gotta speak on me ever. I don't gotta ever speak on you or speak to you ever, bro.
Collaboration is everything, and I know this year has been very difficult on the fan bases, the communities, and of streaming in general.
I was at a party, a streamer award party. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys love, and I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired, guys.
Fuck out of here.
Like, literally.
And as long as we don't tear each other apart and let that get in between us, we're gonna be just fine.
Becauce should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Becauce, shout out. Blah, 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 blah.
Listen, man, I've been peeping something these past couple days. And no, it's not the award show, not talking about the bad stuff that happened. All that's been beaten to death already. Everybody covered that already. I want to talk about Kai, because Kai Cenat, he's changed or evolved. Whatever word you want to throw at it, the dude we're watching today is not the same Kai from 3-4 years ago. And I noticed that from the Streamer Award show. Something
I would say evolve for sure. I'd say evolve.
Was, I wouldn't say off, but the man has a calmer demeanor than usual. That's because he mentioned that he's going through things and also that he grew. First, let's look at the clip of the speech.
I hope a lot of creators in here and everybody at home and the viewers and the streamers really take care of your mental health.
Hold on, no. Hold on, let's listen to what he got to say.
I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head, and I was able to, you know, turn to like anime, Death Note, Naruto, recently since I've been gone.
We're gonna get back to that because there's a point he mentioned I want to touch on later, the sticking together part when it comes to streamers, because it doesn't seem like, or it's not, there's a lot of that's not going on. It's the polar opposite. Back then, Kai was the loud New York kid doing pranks on YouTube, running around with AMP, hopping on Aiden Ross E-dates. That's what initially got him a fan base. He was the underdog. But fast forward to now, Kai isn't moving like a streamer anymore. He's moving like a brand, or dare I say, a celebrity. A man who realized he already beat the streaming game and now is trying to pivot it in a way. And honestly, it looks like streaming doesn't fulfill him the way it used to. He still loves it, but you can tell the passion isn't the same. He doesn't seem as hungry as 3 to 4 years ago. Hell, I seen comments say that his last stream, which was Mafiathon 3, was forced. There's this whole narrative that Kai has an extremely fake persona for Twitch, that the screaming wild leprechaun dude with dreads isn't really him, it's a character. And Mafiathon 3 kind of made that worse. The whole thing felt different compared to his older content. But as you grow, you have to adapt. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, or you risk being.
I'm thinking like Mafiathon 4, that bit gotta be different. Like we gotta actually see some shit, you know what I'm saying? Nobody not just trying to see you bring dirty people on stream every fucking day. Like we're trying to see something else, you know what I'm saying? Trying to see something different.
Left behind. But now it's like, what's next? Kai has been talking a lot lately about fashion, movies, acting, all these different lanes he wants to try. And to me, that's all ties into him trying to get away from streaming as much as he can. Not quit, but distance himself. You can tell he's not having the same fun he used to. Let's look through his lens for a second, okay? I know streamers make a lot of money. Who gives a fuck with these rich ass niggas? But I don't care. Let's look through his point of view. This dude has been streaming since he was 19. He's 23 now. That's 4 straight years of his entire life being broadcast to millions of people. Barely breaks, no room to figure out who he is outside of a camera, no time to grow privately. He's doing that now, and during that time he accomplished damn near everything a streamer could possibly accomplish. He became the biggest streamer in the entire world. He bought his family a house, traveled, won awards, broke records. When you do all that before you even hit 25, of course you're gonna sit there like, all right, what's next? And that's where the depression he talked about comes in, because after something like Mafiathon 3, which a lot of people felt was lackluster, where do you go? What's the next big idea? How do you top breaking the internet 3 times? You finish a record-breaking event, then what? You just go back to regular streams, Fortnite reactions? People might look at him like, yeah, you're crazy for that, because the audience is addicted to the big stuff. So as Kai grown past streaming a bit, his peers haven't. Remember his acceptance speech?
And as long as we don't tear each other apart and let that get in between us, we're gonna be just fine.
And what happened after that? Drama, immediately. The India love moment, people arguing about who ruined the awards, people beefing on Twitter. Everything he tried to avoid is exactly what unfolded. It's like the higher he rises, the more disconnected he gets from the stuff that used to excite him. The same culture he helped build is now the same.
You say India love got a BBL brain.
Same culture draining him. Pause. And these are the people he helped put on. Rakai, Punga, DG, when it comes to the streaming lane. All these people are—
Boy, he said Punga, I know spit went all over his fucking camera, computer.
Orbiting him, benefiting from his universe, and yet the same ecosystem is full of drama and chaos he's tired of. One example would be Tylil James. He has been caught in allegations, I can say. After the Streamer Awards, allegations were thrown at Tylil James.
I was assaulted at a party, a streamer award. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys love. And I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, guys.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hear all this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? Feel me on my J Bull and shit, feel me? Yeah, like get to that cover, man. That's what we about to react to next. Cover.
If they're trying to like remaster it or something, my nigga, the fuck?
Then there's Dez, who is also a friend of Kai. Dez got some allegations that he assaulted this streamer named FanFan, who made some jokes about, you know, Kai Cenat looking like Diddy and all that type of stuff. You don't know. That was like all what everybody was talking about during the Streamer Awards. So a guy who does stocks, I think he's like a stocks type of streamer, made some allegations, and Dez had to defend himself and got to beef with other streamers as well. So I'll show you all that.
So I'm in the middle, right? And I see them down there, and I hear the guy take the mic about, if you're gonna tell a joke, at least make it funny. I didn't even get the joke or whatever. And then we went to an intermission. I go down, you know, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, "Yo, fuck that bitch, man, fuck that, fuck, toss that. Well, I'll knock her fucking teeth out. How's she gonna suck dick with no teeth, man? Fuck that. Who the fuck she thinks she?" And I was like, oh my God. And then he started saying some shit about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault wise that he's gonna do. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, this guy really, I thought it was a bit. And this dude's in the bathroom talking about he's gonna straight up beat out of her and do some horrible things to her. And I was coming out of the bathroom, and I was like, yo, man, are you okay? Like, you good? And he looked at me like this, and his friend goes, "Ah, man, he's just from New York." And then they both left. And I was like normally it's none of my business, and I don't get involved in it. But I'm thinking to myself, do I need to talk to somebody? Like, is this dude like just doing that? And then I realized we're also at a Streamer Awards and his boys are around. So I'm like, I gotta keep an eye on this. Like, he'll probably cool down through the night, but this dude really lost his shit. Like, I thought it was a bit. But then in the bathroom, this dude's straight up talking about how he wants to like beat her up, like break her teeth in, and
yeah, nah, that's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Dez know he be tweaking, bro. He know he be tweaking.